to another Vitaly and Edward's LEGO Ideas. I'm Vitaly.
And I'm Edward.
So what we have for you today is a LEGO drone that we made. How many years ago would you say we built it?
I think it was 2 years ago.
Yeah. It's, I don't know if it's really one of our childhood memories, but it's like how I explained in the last video, this LEGO got us started in building massive LEGOs.
So, don't judge it at all. We know it needs a few improvements here and there. There's some spots that are a bit wobbly and everything. It also looks a bit weird, but we were proud of it.
Okay, so let's get right into the build. So this is our drone. The middle part, Edward and I had to go through more than one attempt because either it was too fat or we just didn't like the overall design. These were actually pretty difficult because half the time when we were building they just fell off. So we added like something like this in the middle to keep them together. They still sometimes fall off every so often. If we don't touch it, it'll stay.
So these are the legs we built for the drone. It is actually pretty stable. We were pretty proud of how they turned out. I wish we actually could have added a bit more on, but it's just how we got it. So the unstable part I was talking about earlier is actually this part. You guys probably guessed that. Because it's just hanging out, and we tried many times to make it stable, but the best we could do was put this on, and it still didn't make it that stable. It's like that on both sides. It's not stable. Also, we just put lights on for like the back side of the drone and the front side of the drone. We found some red lights right here, but couldn't find any green. I'm pretty sure we had some. I know we do now, but we just didn't want to find them. So we just made yellow.
So you might be wondering why the drone is so tall. That is because we made little attachments for the drone. So this is supposed to be a claw Edward and I worked on. So the drone is kind of supposed to be like a personal LEGO delivery drone. This is the claw that attaches to this box right here. We made a thing where there's like a 1x2 section on both sides so it could pick it up, but we scrapped that for pieces. And this is how the claw attaches onto it.
This is the camera that I built for the drone. I actually built it all by myself. I was pretty proud of it. It was pretty difficult to build because I wanted to make it look like a camera and look nice and have sort of a style like the drone does, and obviously the red and white theme. And this is a little camera lens. We did have another one that was something like this, except it was a 2x2 tile, I guess you could say, with something like a 1x1 in the middle of it, but it wasn't LEGO. We weren't sure what it was, but we just decided to take it off, throw it out, and just use these as a replacement. And it has a 360 view as well, because as you can see, this moves, and these two pieces are actually going to be attached to the bottom of the drone. We will be showing you everything connected onto the drone that can go on the drone near the end of the episode, so stay tuned to check that out. And it also can go up and down like that. I'm pretty proud of this camera that I built for the drone. So this is the remote both Vitaly and I created. I started creating it. Vitaly helped with the top and everything with these like moving parts. It used to look a bit different on the top, but Vitaly changed it to make it better. This little thing in the middle is an on and off switch. So this is off, on, off, on. These little parts on the sides, like right here, I actually put them on and built them and everything. I was pretty proud of how it turned out. We both were, and we really like this. The things I put on the sides were just to round it out, because if you know me, I have to have detail, and it can't just be like this. I just couldn't. It's too for me.
And also, if you switch it to the left, you control the drone. And if you switch this to the right, then you control whatever is like under it, the claw or the camera.
That is our remote that we built for the drone. So we will be showing you how they are put on and how they look when they're put on right now. So that's how the camera that I built looks on the drone, and I was pretty proud of how it looked. It doesn't like scratch the floor, ground, whatever you put it on, and as you can see, it moves up and down. If I don't break it, there we go. And a 360 view. So now we'll just be showing you how the claw goes on and how it works. And remember, this drone doesn't really fly or anything. It doesn't have any wires, it doesn't have any control, so nothing works unless you use your hands.
The claw is going to have to be like this when I put it on, because the drone can only take the claw when it's in the air, because the claw is actually taller than under here. Alright, so there you have it, the claw on the drone. When you pick it up, the claw can fold in, and this is how it looks. The claw cannot rotate. So this crate is supposed to be like the LEGO delivery crate. We made a special thing for it to be like resting on, so this can just go in and grab it. But we had to scrap that for pieces. Yeah, I'll just put it on. So that's it in the claw. It can move around freely. It won't fall unless the claw opens up. Alright, so there you have it. This is the drone we made a few years ago and everything we made for it.
So don't just walk away. It's not your time to walk away. So don't judge it at all. We know it.
A lot of
So don't judge it all.
Alright, thank you everyone so much for watching another Valley Bros, and we hope to see you in another video. Bye.
Bye.